Welcome, my beautiful moonbeams, to this autumn equinox May moon energy. I love fall, but I also love Halloween. So we have sort of a mixture of the both going on in our reading set today. And I hope you are looking forward to all the magnificent, magical, enchanting energies that come through and the messages coming through for you. So let's first lay out our three sets, our three piles. And this is the Black Cat Tarot, the Golden Black Cat Tarot. This one jumped out. So we're gonna go with that for pile one. Let's see what we get with pile two. Oh, I flipped it. I didn't mean to do that. Let's put that back. I'm so used to flipping. Oh, this deck is so big. I can't even get my hand around it. This one. Okay, and our third pile is this one. Okay, so we have our three piles, but I also want to set up our black crystal cats and our aura selenite cubes. And whatever you're drawn to, you pick the pile that's for you. Let's do that now. Here is your crystal ghost setup. These are black obsidian, different shaped ghosts for you, as well as our aura selenite. These are all new items to the shop that I'm excited to present to you guys, as well as our little familiar kitty watching over our reading. So whatever pile calls to you, whatever shape ghost calls to you, that is going to be your pile. I also want to mention that sometimes in these videos of Oracle Over Tea, I will do a collective reading at the end. So you don't want to miss the collective reading at the end, especially if you see it as a timestamp. So you watch your pile and then head over and watch the collective reading as well. It will just kind of boost or extra confirm what we're already getting from the guides. Also, you want to understand that this is the fall equinox of autumn, and it's so important at this time with the full moon in Aries to set intentions. Bask in this full moon of energy, set your intention of new beginnings, energy that inspires you, that helps you create and expand your opportunity of changing your path to something new within the new year. So this little buffer of time when it comes to autumn and fall, it is your time to connect to the thinning veil during October, and then allowing that energy to come into your life and show you important messages that will help you. You also want to harness again that full moon magic that is going to radiate fiery Aries energy, which is a dynamic energy, a bold energy to help you initiate that new beginning that you want to see that change take within your life. So again, this is also a great time to connect to crystals. So as we come down from the spring, summer energy of fun and excitement and doing things, we are now stuck in our homes, staying warm because it's cold out. And this is such a great time to connect to your divinational tools, your cards, your runes, your crystals, everything. Doing some shadow work, journaling is also a great idea to do during the fall equinox because you're letting some of that stuff out that you've endured, you've embraced, and allowing new energy to take its place. When it comes to that shadow work journaling, you want to start releasing any doubts and fears that hold you back, especially when it comes to maybe somebody toxic in your life that it's time to get the truth about because they're hiding agendas, they're hiding who they really are, and letting that energy go so it can be replaced with something much, much better. This is also a great time to write down your goals, dreams, and intentions and intuitions that you may be feeling for your visual desires for the upcoming months. So I want to get in to your readings individually and see what the guides have to show us with those paths. Let's get into it now. Welcome group 1. This is your pile. You picked the big ghost. Let's see if you can see him a little better here. Isn't he cute? We have these little guys in the shop right now. He's so adorable. So we're gonna put him up here with the kitty cat. And your aura selenite kind of has a curvature going. And your card is the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about home and family and trusting in that path. Understanding that it's not a commodity, but it's actually about culture and tradition. And that you do not need to question any of that value that you hold within your home and family. Don't allow fears to take place. And as long as you have honesty and respect within that home for yourself and others, things will go as smoothly as possible. So that's your beautiful card of family and home. So I feel like this reading may be about teaching you family security, family life, and understanding how your ancestors play into that. As the veil is thinning, we are getting into ancestral family ties and understanding how our family plays a role in all of this. Next, we're gonna go to the Talisman Oracle. I don't know why I wanted to flip that. Away, and I almost put the card away. Okay, let me see what this one is. Okay, balancing. Balancing, I'm guessing home and work, or balancing out the energies within the home. I'm getting 3 different paths. Balancing work and home, balancing the energy at home, and balancing a relationship, because there's 2 different perspectives going on. Okay, let me see what this one is. Okay, making a change with that energy and that equilibrium balancing and having the courage to do so. Flourishing in that courage is what I'm also seeing. Having the self-confidence to do that as well. I feel like this is also taking flight, leaving a situation, that it's safe for you to go, it's safe for you to leave, having the courage to change that path and being able to go, that you will rebalance once you do, that you've known for some time that you've been needing to leave, that you've been needing to go somewhere else, out of this person's environmental energy that they've been pushing out. Let's go to the crow. This is the Urban Crow Oracle. For those of you who like my decks, you can get any of these from my shop. You just call the shop, tell them, hey, I want this deck. And that number is 814-254-4523. I'll also put it in the description box. Exposed. Maybe feeling exposed around this person. feeling unbalanced, uneasy. Maybe you go into even childlike mode around this person. Like you no longer become an adult, that they almost put you in a childlike mind frame. So you always back down, you don't challenge them. I also feel like this person's very narcissistic. You're like day and they're like night. And this could be somebody that's familiar to home, like this could be family. Yeah, they dominate over you, so you back down and you go into this childlike stance or understanding. Oh, what was that one? You must resist them. And those of you who are so used to dealing with a narcissist's main goal is to get rid of you. Dominate, break you down, and get rid of you. So if you come at them in a stance of, oh, well, I don't think that you're as smart as you claim you are. Instead of like trying to dominate them, you're showing them something different. You're challenging them in a more different kind of point of view. And you're basically saying, you aren't as charming as I thought you were. It breaks them down. They start getting anxious and nervous because they thought they had a hold on you and they no longer do. All right, let's see what card we get here. The knife. Cutting the cords them. Okay, let's see what these cards are going to show us now. So your knife here, it's all about cutting a cord, getting rid of a cord. Especially, I feel like this could possibly be a male energy or a female that acts male. But the altered dagger is symbolizing the elements of air and fire, depending on the tradition that you go with. But the knife is not used as so much a weapon, but a symbolic practical tool or practicing tool that invites you to reflect on the intuition you wish to give the action that you're doing. So cutting the cord to whoever this person is. And then we've got the kitchen witch who sees that the ingredients that she brings to a situation are important and should be reflected as such, should be honored and respected. And the aroma of her scent should bring calm rather than chaos. And whoever's around her will know this and treat her as such with that respect that she deserves, because she's giving off the energy that she wants calm, not chaos. So this reminds you of home, what you want to bring home. What kind of energy do you want in your home? Do you want upheaval or calm? So the card reminds you that this is a moment of taking care of yourself, understanding what you need out of a situation, and cutting cords that no longer serve that nutrition, or feeding yourself that calming pleasure or that calming beauty if somebody's breaking you down and telling you aren't very beautiful. Now the fly agaric, I hope I'm saying that right. It is showing you the centuries of shaman energy learning. So again, going back to ancestral bloodlines, but it is no coincidence that the mushroom from the caterpillar of Alice in Wonderland was a fly agaric. So this all goes back to like an illusion that maybe this person is showing you from like the illusion of the perspective of Alice in Wonderland. It's causing you a hallucination because you're not seeing the truth before you. You're not pulling the veil back far enough to see the visual ability and the wider perspective of what this situation could show you. So this card comes to you to show you that you need to observe very closely at the illusion that's being played around you. I also feel that this is someone that has been putting on an illusion for quite some time. And perhaps you are starting to see that illusion, so they're trying other tactics. You're coming out to be more resilient, so you are taking dominance over the situation, and you're making your house your home and ridding that negativity. Whether this person lives with you or not, you're still taking a stance and exposing what they've been doing to you. If you hear some pouncing and jumping around, it is my cat Autumn. She has the zoomies, right? She has the zoomies right in the middle of my reading. And she also tried to jump up here to see what I was doing, which she never jumps on furniture. So she really has the zoomies and is very curious right now. Huh, Autumn? What are you doing? You're so silly. So your guides are telling you to use that intuition. Be of encouraging energy, a self-reliant, self-encouraging, self-confident energy that is tapping into intuition and seeing, taking your soul eyes and seeing what the physical doesn't want to see and forcing the physical to see it. That's the whole point. This is the month of October for you. This is the work that you need to be doing. You need to be aligning things, making plans, arranging energy to what you want it to do for the month of October. This is your message. You have to go with this energy, flow with it, and allow it to show you that change that you've been asking for, because you've been asking for this. That's why it's being confirmed and being shown to you right now. Let's see what the ruins have to say. Oh, that one fell out. Okay, not that many. Oh, okay. This one fell out on its own. Okay, let me put this bag away. All right. Okay, so we've got friendship, protection. Makes sense. This is strength and force. And this one's hope. So we've got hope, strength, protection, and friendship. This could even mean growth. Okay. So the ruins, what would they be saying to us today? So we've got friendship, growth, protection. We've got hope. Okay, so I'm getting growth through friendship. So there is going to be somebody that will either be presented to you or already has been presented to you, has been in your life, that brings hope and protection and helps you through this. It's like a strength, a lightning bolt of a friendship that takes hold and helps you through this. So that's what your ruins are saying. I feel like I need to pull maybe like 2 more. Oh, there's that one. That one. Again, this is like a great elk protection. So again, protection. You definitely need protection from this person. And again, narcissism. This is the big X. This is the partnership of narcissism. It can also mean a gift as well. So this friendship could be a gift in just the right time. Again, guys, it's protection over a narcissist. And this is narcissistic energy, just needs to go. It's time for it to let go. And this is your message. And I hope that we cut the cord, because I'm doing it right now to you. We're gonna cut that cord and let it be, let it go. I wish you guys all the best of luck with this situation. I love and adore you. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you want to further understand this situation or other situations, go to mooneir.com, mooneir.com, under sessions, and it is the spirit session that you're going to want to grab. I'll see you on the next Oracle Over Tea. As I was starting to put these away, guys, I did notice a hair got caught up into my table here, which is a symbolism of a cord, which is kind of crazy. So that cord being cut, it's so important that that cord be cut. Welcome, group 2. This is your pile. You chose the ghost that's curved. Ooh. I'll give you a better look at him. We have these little guys in the shop now. All you have to do is call the shop and say, hey, I want a ghost. And the team will get you one shipped out anywhere in the world. You also got the aura selenite that's kind of curved. Kind of looks like a seat. These are beautiful items we just got in. And your card is the 9 of Pentacles. This is all about independence. Don't be too self-assured though. You want to be careful of that. And also excessive feelings of security can cause problems, because if you're too secure, you won't be aware of things that are in your life that need adjusted or addressed. But this is you. You're on focus. You're on point. This is a strong independence card. Everything that you've been wanting or others want for you can be achieved now. This is in your grasp to do so. And you may have already achieved it. You know, a goal that you've set for yourself, you may have already accomplished that path. That's why the bullseye's there, like check mark, done, did it, over. But don't be so confident within that goal that you've achieved that you don't need anything else in your life. So especially when it comes to relationships, you know, those people that get a boyfriend or girlfriend and then they don't talk to their friends or family anymore for a long period of time until the breakup happens, right? And then they start coming around. So don't be that person, right? Okay, so that's your independence card. We're just gonna kind of sneak him over here with your ghost. And let's see what our talisman oracle says. So this deck here is the Golden Black Tarot. And then we've got the Talisman Oracle next that we're going to use. For those of you who love my decks, we have them at the shop. Again, you can just call. And I'll have the phone number in the description box below. I see two different things happening. I see an achievement at work. It's being, your path of abundance through career and work is taken off. It's accelerated. But I'm also seeing a union coming together. So there's two different things going on there. You have been really working on yourself. You have been, you know, making that inner soul light brighter. You've been overcoming any doubts you've maybe had in the past and overcoming that fear. So you're putting in the soul work. I do see this. This is definitely like a confirmation of that. And banishing those who like cause you problems or cause issues or drama and want to drain you of your light energy. because what others do to you will have to be understood, but it also goes the other way around. There's that overly self-assurance that, oh, I get off scot-free, but you're not. So you have to watch how you treat others, because that, again, that karma comes back onto you, and then you have to balance and neutralize that energy. If you hear any like jumping around or pouncing, it is my kitty cat, Autumn. She's got the zoomies today. I think she's excited about something. She just started it when I started doing the readings, so I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm heightening the energy in here and she doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, so your soul's being navigated towards more goals of independence, gaining that independence. If you weren't an independent person before and you're starting to find your way, or you're looking to find your way towards independence, they are definitely navigating you towards that, and you're overcoming the fear of, you know, what's going to happen if I go out on my own, or if I leave, or if I do this, or if I do that. The passion is there for you to want to create that path, but you also need that confidence. You have to get that confidence going in order to keep it going, or to get your feet going, I should say. Now this next deck is the Green Witch, the Secret Oracle of the Green Witch. We're getting into the secret magic. Oh, aloe. Oh, that's such a good one. Aloe is very calming. It also calms sores. So if this person or this situation becomes like an open sore that keeps getting picked, the aloe is here to kind of teach you that that part of the situation is going to start calming. The quick kitchen witch is all about her sacred energy, protecting that sacred energy. Everything alchemy wise that she pushes out deserves respect, deserves honor, especially her aroma when you come around her, which is AKA her energy, should be respected and honored, and no one should be putting it down or lessening that light. So whoever this person is that may be causing you something at work or causing something within a union, this is just her way of coming through, and this is just her way of coming through to express that you do deserve confidence and honor and respect and creative passion within your life, and that there's so many people out there that you don't have to smooth over an open wound just to please someone else. The aloe is also a survival. I see it as a survival plant. It's making you feel better. Okay, it's giving you a gentle, soul caring, soothing, anti-inflammatory, right, property of a gel. And this card is warning you to pay closer attention to what you already have within your sacred self, your sacred energy, that sometimes we feel we are missing something that we need to find from someone else, maybe another person at work or a partner, especially a relationship, right? But perhaps we just need to look closely enough at ourselves, at what we're brewing up, right? Within our own sacred soul teapots, right? It's our sacred red teapots. There's no remedy that another person can give you that you can't give yourself. That's the whole point, right? Also, tea time is a ritual in its own right. When we prepare, we choose the best cup, which I have here. It's so funny that I pulled the teacup and I got my hot chocolate here. I really wanted hot chocolate because it's that time of the month, right, ladies? So we go right to the chocolate. So the best cup, the spoonful of blend, which I would have just did hot chocolate. Others would do sugar or honey. And it's blending for that person, right? You're a blend of all these ingredients that you put together. Your cup is like how you look, and how you feel is the inner ingredients. Okay, guys, sorry, my relative stopped real quick, so I'm getting back into the reading. Just bear with me. So your red teapot, again, telling you that you need to take care of the smallest everyday things, especially when it comes to your own inner self, that self-love. Again, the blendfulness of who you are, the choosing of your outside cup, which is your outside physical look, like how you brand yourself to the world. The spoonful blends of sugar, honey, whatever you add. Maybe you add a crystal to your tea. Maybe you add some plant petals like rose petals or lavender. So it's a mixture of who you are. So this card is telling you to take care of those smallest things, the importance of your everyday, of who you are and the activities and the people you interact with, the experiences you intake, and download into your soul's database of learning those memories that you're taking back to heaven when you're done here. So every day matters. Every day you celebrate or you have a challenge, but you're taking those experiences and doing something great with them, okay? So let's go to the crow. This next deck is called the Urban Crow. And that fell out. I feel like I need that one too. Oh, there's a few. Let's find out what they are. Okay, so sometimes when we do break into our independence and our freedom, we will sometimes feel out of place at first, especially if you're so used to being with someone. That independence could feel isolating away from other people. And they're just basically showing you that this is okay to feel these things, that, you know, I kept feeling like I had to pull one of these cards on top of that one. It's your guides telling you it's okay to feel those things. You will succeed. You will succeed. You are the star of your own movie. You are the actor of the play. You will be successful once you break into that freedom. This is your month. This is what they want you to hone in on. This is what they want you to journal about. This is who you are. This is you finding out who you are, especially if you're on a journey of trying to figure that out. But they're showing you, this is a confirmation that the moves you've been making, the things you've been doing, are the right path moves in this chess game of your life. You're making the right moves. And there's that union of bond, the bonding of a union. So I'm also getting that someone is going to come around and help you. They are of good luck. They are of that kind of abundance. And again, we keep talking about plants and what plants can do. I also feel that if you get out of this situation, I feel like the nature card is basically telling you get out of the situation and experience things outside of that situation, and you might be shown something. Also, I feel like once you get out, you may feel you meet this person that will bond to you and bring this luck to you, that you suddenly have better concept of what situation you're in and then how to maneuver and make those navigational moves within this situation. This is what they want you to focus on the month of October. This is what's to come. This is your pathway of knowing what to do. I also want to see what ruins we get with your understanding of this message. Okay, so we've got strength, we've got protection, okay, this means like hailing someone. We've got chance, possibility. Oh, we've got a blank one. So you get to make up what you want to put in there. Do you want it to show wealth? Do you want it to show possibility? Do you want it to show harvest for a good year? Like, you get to set that stone. That's all on you. You get to set that stone. We also have what looks like a little fishy, but the fishy is not a fishy. It is a heritage. It's a state. It's a possession or something that you own. I don't know if you can see this one here. This is of fire and light. So divine light coming. Can you guys see that? Okay, it's the divine light coming into your path here. So I feel like these two coming together, this is someone on the other side supporting your path. Almost like they know what's going on. Almost like I'm getting, they knew this was happening and going on before they left Earth, and they really know about it now. And they're telling you, they're supporting you on the other side, that you're not someone's possession, that they are there to show you you're much more than this, because this is of divine light and this is of heritage. So the heritage to me would be family. And then possession is that they once were in your life, but you know, you didn't possess them, they didn't possess you, that kind of thing. But you kind of get what I'm saying with that, right? So you've also got hope as well, you know, with this, and then them showing a hopeful energy for you for this path. I feel like I need one more at least. Oh, the lightning bolt is so cool. Okay. This is potential, guys. This is a potential of a chance possibility of a navigational going towards, okay? So I don't know if you guys can, I know it's a little hard to see. There you go. So there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of chance, possibility, strength, protection, especially with a loved one coming through. I feel like it's a female as well. This is a female that knows what's going on. It has always known what's going on. They really know now. How about one card from that loved one? They're telling you just be happy. Just be happy. Whatever makes you happy, do that. Be happy. And I'm putting the energy of the ruins up under this because it's so strong. And we're going to really quick, if I can find where I put my knife, there it is. We are going to cut the cord to this person. So it's much easier on you, okay? We're gonna cut that cord so it's lessen its strength onto you so you can make better decisions now. All right, guys, this is your message. I hope it brought you some hope. I hope that you're able to strategize now for the month to see what you need to do and where you need to go with your navigational guidance with your guides. I love you guys so much. If you want to dive deeper into this situation or another situation, always, always, always go to Mooneir, MOONEIR.com. Click the sessions tab and it is called the Spirit Session, the one that you want. I will leave links down in the description box below so you can find those links very easy and just click, click, click. And let me know in the comments section below if you have any questions or if this resonated with you. I love reading your comments. I love you guys. I wish you all the best of luck and I will see you on the next Oracle Over Tea. Welcome group 3 to your pile. You chose this cute little ghosty. Let's move all this so you can see. It's a black obsidian little ghosty. These are new items we've got in the shop now. Here's your aura selenite. Got a little pink going. So pretty. And our card for your pile is the moon. All about intuition and tapping into that intuition. Now, sometimes with intuition, we don't want to listen to it. We want to go on our own way. So there's going to be this moment in your instinct that you're going to want to listen to. I know you're going to want to go against it because, you know, sometimes we don't want to listen to our intuition or AKA our spirit guides. This is definitely something that we want to hone in on and understand better. So here's you, here's the moon lunar energy that we're in right now with the new moon in Aries, and here's your guide who is of loyalty, right? Dogs are all about loyalty, and they're showing you how comfortable your life could be if you just listen. And then there's another little guide over here showing you something else, right? It's so neat. I love these cards. This is called the Golden Black Cat Tarot. And I'm loving these cards. So again, the opportunity with that card is always finding a way out of mental confusion by listening to your guides, right? Listening to your guides. A threat to this can also be insecurity in yourself and not allowing that truth to come through because you want to listen to your physical self rather than your soul, right? So sometimes we go against the grain and then we wonder why things are messed up. They hold knowledge. They hold knowledge that you yourself are not aware of in your physical form. Your soul form definitely knows, especially in dream stance. When they're in dream, or you are in dream, your soul's in dream, it understands this knowledge much, much better because it gets to cross over and understand and have meetings and go over what it's learning here. So they want you to believe in something unreal, you know, that you're not seeing with your physical self, right? Things that your physical self wouldn't normally believe. In your dream, you're also going to past life regressioning. You're understanding past lives. That's why your dreams are always uncertain. You don't really understand what they're saying to you. They're all chopped up and mishapped. Or I'm also getting from your guides is you keep repeating a certain dream over and over again because it is a part of your past life that you're trying to better understand. So you keep going back to that same karmatic cycle energy of learning, and you keep repeating and repeating that dream over and over again because it is your soul going back to the database of that life and repeating it on repeat so it can see what it may have missed or what it needed to learn more of. I get a certain dream on occasion that repeats itself. Actually, 2 of them, I'm stuck in a bathroom with no windows, no doors. The color of the walls is like this yucky mint aqua green. Kind of reminds me of like a hospital or a doctor's office, and I can't find my way out. And the other one is like I'm in this house with all these rooms, and the house feels familiar, and there's a bunch of people in the house, and again, can't find my way out. I'm going to all these different rooms. It's interesting. So we can have all those, you know, different dreams, but they do have meaning. You're also concealing something that you aren't telling others. And this could also do with your shadow work since we're coming into shadow autumn equinox energy. Shadow work is so important at this time because why? Summer's done, spring's done, that exciting energy of like visiting places because it's warm out is starting to die down. We're getting into colder weather, which keeps us at home. And now we're isolated, right? So this is why it's such a great time to tap into that shadow work because we're spending more time with ourselves at home and we have more time to think upon things. So don't conceal who you truly are. Understand your shadow self and why you conceal those things. And maybe you need to remove yourself from certain people that you feel may judge you for being who you are. Your guides are also navigating you. That intuition is navigating you. They're telling you, don't hide who you are. Let us navigate you. Some of my cards are finding a life of their own over here. Fix that. They're just spilling all over the place. And you be the success story. You are the success story of that navigation. You're navigating properly. You're going the right way, but you're only going the right way because you're listening. You're learning the truth about who you are. You're learning the truth of the path you're supposed to be taking. And you're doing the research, the soul research. And maybe you've been so scared to move forward with a specific path that you've been scared that the finances won't back you, or you'll need to do something more with your path that maybe you're uncertain how it's going to end up. Like maybe you want to start a new business, but you don't know if it's financially secure enough to do that. Well, this energy in Aries is all about do. Aries never sits still. They are a fiery, bold energy, and they're constantly on the go. They do not like to sit. So this is a great time to tap into that Aries lunar energy, that full moon, and be fiery, be bold. Go after things that you wouldn't have before. This is like your yes card for this month. If you're going to start a new path, now is the time to do it, especially with the veil thinning for October and having the passion to go after that path. They're telling you, now is the time, take that passion and do something with it. Okay, let's go to the Crow cards. This is the Urban Crow Oracle. For those of you who love the cards I use, you can find these at my shop, any of these cards. What did I just say about the veil thinning? Spirit comes forth more, especially your guides. Don't be resistant to the energy and messages they're trying to give you, especially with, oh my gosh, as I said that, they're trying to give you direction. They're trying to, where's the navigation card? They're trying to direct you. They're trying to navigate you. Don't go against what they're trying to show you. That's why it keeps repeating in your mind over and over again. You have something in your mind. You've been thinking about it over and over again. The reason why is because they're directing you. They're directly directing you towards a path that's more beneficial. If you go against it, you're just going to keep hitting a wall. And yes, you have to commit to that navigation. You have to commit to that path that they're showing you. Let me fix these. Just so we are on the right path here with organization. Okay. You have to accept their challenge. It's going to be a challenge at first because you are uncertain how this is going to work out, right? But they're telling you what? It's going to succeed. Understand that all they do is give you truth. They can never lie to you. They're constantly giving you truth every day. You're waterproof. Nothing's going to touch you. That's what they're saying. You are shielded. You are protected. Nothing can touch you, especially when you're on this specific path. Let's see what else we are given. The Book of Shadows. What did I just say? Shadow work is such an important thing right now. Shadow work. Work on your shadow book. Your book of shadow work. Oh, that's nuts. Ugh. A garden of your own. See, she's journaling. Blossom in your shadow. Blossom in who you truly are that you hide from others. I feel like if you do that, you will blossom into a new year of acceptance that you normally may have not gotten from from people that you've been around this whole time. I need one more. Okay, so we've got two very interesting herbs. Two of these herbs are in your secret garden of well-being. They are important tools that you're bringing into your secret garden. This card is telling you to find a place that you call your own, that's private, that's sacred. It's a sacred place, a sacred space where you can put secret things that cultivate the solitude, things that you are very drawn to in life. Like maybe it's a painting, maybe it's an oracle card that you want to put in this sacred space. Maybe it's a singing bowl, maybe it's a plant, maybe it's a crystal, but you're cultivating that solitude in a productive way with these certain alchemy, divinational tools that bring this amazing energy to your space. So you've got yarrow here that is strong and delicate. It's got the white divinational energy to it. I love how it's against the background, which is your shadow, because this is like kind of what you try to present to the world when your shadow back here means so much more. That's the part that everybody wants to see you shine through. See the stars within that dark background, okay? Yarrow tends to be stubborn in its growth determination. It's a magical plant that heals wounds. So again, shadow parts of ourselves that we hide, we feel are wounds or tragic parts of ourselves that we don't think someone's going to accept, right? So we hide that physical part of ourselves, but we also are hiding the psychic, divinational intuition from others as well. This plant is here to remind you that you need to take time to understand who you are, heal those tragic parts that you think are wrong, understand that you need to give yourself time to take care of yourself, give yourself immediate attention, immediate solutions to these issues that you may have felt have been programmed to you since you were a young child. A lot of what you absorbed as a child tends to take root in your shadow. So like if you were a talkative child and you were kept under wraps, like you were, shh, be quiet, stop talking so much, stop being so loud. That part of you went into the shadow. So now as an adult, you think that if you put it out in the light, someone's not gonna like you because you've been shushed all your life. So that is an example of a shadow part, okay? Something you were programmed to hide. Then you've got your common comfrey. I think that's how you say that. I'm hoping I'm saying that word right. But you've got this herb in your secret garden, right? Your magical garden. And it's a therapeutic power source of strength. It's very strong and it reunites and repairs. So this is like a reassuring card that you're being repaired, you're being reunited with your energies that maybe you felt others have taken from you or stolen from you or just took advantage of. And it's so cool because these pieces here kind of sparkle. They're like speckled, sparkly violet pieces, and they grow in small groups. So this tells me that all you need is just a few people around you, just a few, to cultivate who you are and navigate properly, and who have the same kind of passions as you do. They kind of support you, and they come at a time to cure you as well, especially when you're doing this like deep soul work. It kind of reminds me of like a little coven community, leaving no one behind, like you're all supporting each other and being there. So it is a time to repair what is broken, what you feel is broken, without forgetting the learning experience behind it, the history that you've created with it. So this is going to be definitely a piece of your secret garden that you're going to want to tap into more, that is rejuvenating, repairing, and is discreet in its little teeny community, but it trusts its small community. That's the whole point. So find those people that you can trust with this, okay? Let's see what last messages, because this is the work you're to do this month in October. There's definitely a lot of shadow work happening. I got it in all piles. There's a lot of shadow work taking place and a lot of cutting cords and karma neutralizing. But also I've gotten this card many times of, just be happy, okay? Just understand to be happy and not trying to make others happy, but understand that you being happy is important as well. Let's check in with the ruins and see what they have to say. Oh, that one popped out. I don't know if you guys can see these very well. Let me see if I can. This one is of strength, so I don't, can you see that? There we go. It's of strength. And then we've got the heritage. So strength through your ancestors. And this might be somebody coming through. Oh, wow, yeah. This is the sun, which is light energy, divine sun energy, which is God energy. Okay, this is a chance and possibility. So a possibility, a chance encounter. That's what I just heard. A chance encounter from your loved one coming through, who is standing in the light of God, is what I also heard. This is twice I picked this. You choose what goes on this ruin. You are the actor, the playwright, the producer, the director of your own life show, and how you navigate it through your own soul contract that you came up with, that your guides are simply just showing you what you wanted to experience in your mind. They place those directions in your mind, kind of like a soul Google map. So this is your own path that they want you to take. Oh, this one's hard to see. Is that a double or a single? No, I think they messed up. There is no double, so that's definitely a single. So this one here, if it's the single and it's not the double, we're looking at, Thor energy. This is a giant force of strength. So again, it's going back to this God energy, this godlike energy. Hi, Ada. What you doing? She's coming up to investigate what we're doing. And then this is joy, perfection through joy. So they are telling you again, be happy, just be happy. That's what I'm getting from like the loved ones on the other side. Just be happy. Don't make someone else's happiness your happiness, because deep down it's just going to be an illusion, or it's going to be falsehood. It's not going to be your true happiness. One more, they said. And this is hailing you. This is honor and hail. Hail to God, hail to the divinity, hail to your intuition, okay? So honor who you are and honor the parts that you try to hide. How about one last card from your loved one? I feel like this is a female as well. Group 2 got a female, and I feel like this is definitely a female. And then there is a male that stands behind her. Just have courage to do what needs to be done. That's what I heard. Have the courage to do what needs to be done. You have that courage, tap into it. Do what needs to be done. All right, group 3, I hope that this message brings you some kind of joy, some kind of, okay, I feel encouraged to take the first steps. I'm encouraged to go find a beautiful journal and start journaling my shadow work. And what does that look like for me? Oh, maybe I'll start cutting out, little pieces of magazines that I resonate with, or maybe I might, glue a crystal to my new shadow book. Maybe I will write poems in my shadow book. Your shadow book is always going to say a story about you. So when somebody opens it, if they ever do, which they probably won't unless you're allowing it, but if they opened up the book, it'd be everything about you that maybe they never knew. And maybe they're like, wow, why didn't she just, be this person? This is amazing. These poems are beautiful. Like, these poems speak to me, which means her soul is speaking to me because she's the one writing it, or he's the one writing it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or maybe there's like a plant outside that you were very drawn to, and you glue it or tape it into your book to always remember that you got a very short, small experience with it that you will always treasure and bond to. Okay, so it's like things like this. This is how you have to think about your shadow. Shadow work is tapping into you, what you like, not what somebody else likes. Okay, I wish you guys all the best of luck. If you want to know more about your soul work and who you are, you can always get an Akasha session done, which goes over everything about you. What's your galactic origin? What angel is working with you right now? What spirit guide's working with you right now? What are their names? What are they like? What's it like being an origin galactic soul? What does that look like? And where do I come from? Get the Akasha. It tells you, I literally open up your life book, and for like 2 to 3 weeks, I dive into who you are and I put it out into a PDF form that you can print out like a book and keep with you at all times. It is yours. So that is on moonair.com, mooneir.com, under sessions. Or you can get the spirit session where we talk to your guides, we speak to your guides, and you can get the soul session to find out who the loved one was that came through to speak to you. Many, many sessions on moonair.com that you can tap into. And yes, you can do the payment plan. Times are hard, I understand that. So we make it very convenient, very easy for anyone to get a reading and get the reading right now and pay over time. So it's so easy. I wish you guys, again, all the best of luck. I love you. If you need any questions answered, comment below. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, what your thoughts were. And I will see you guys on the next Oracle Over Tea. Hello, collective group, and welcome to this final message reading from your guides. Let's just see what they have to say, and we will go from there. I want to shuffle some of these decks just to see if we can get some of the energy off. Yeah, seeing I believe that was group 1's card, so we are getting those. And I'm just gonna push this up a little so we have more room. Okay, so we're dealing with emotion. Temperance of emotion. Okay, so those are going to be like our main cards right now for the collective. Oh. Okay. Wow, we are repeating a lot of confirmations here. Definitely a lot of I feel like there also is an extra message here as well. So let me rearrange these and I'll be right back. Okay, that's better. All right, so I'm definitely seeing like partnerships, relationships, and family with this union and this karmatic neutralizing with those people that are involved. So with the 10, it's all about emotion because cups represents emotions, but this is a motion of happiness and positive energy. However, if you lose respect and love for someone, especially if someone doesn't, level up to your learning experience, you may become defensive or they may become defensive. And there's this karmatic trying to understand it neutrally to neutralize that. So what this card is representing is this feeling of being blessed by those around you, but also understanding the love and respect that goes into a relationship. And when you lose that respect and love, it's understanding what needs to happen in order to fix the situation. Especially if this person takes advantage of you financially, you need to take a leadership role and put an end to it. Okay, you have to be the defensive one. You have to be the protective one in that sense. So again, it also with the financial security, they're going in another route of don't let external desires ruin what you have either. Like don't ruin. Okay, if that isn't a sign, I do not know what is. Like your light will go off. It will it will just go out if you let physical material objects and money rule you that you disrespect and ruin relationships over it. Wow. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. I'm thinking it's spirit. That was weird. So your temperance card is self-control over these things. It is your healer and harmonizer. So if you're trying to neutralize karma, this is going to help you do that. The temperance energy is going to do that. So be a balanced person, be a balanced life professional. Worrying about others more than yourself is always going to get you into trouble, especially if you are giving them everything and they are not giving or supporting you back. So to have balance in all these areas of life, pay attention to the details that you are not taking the time to notice. It is so vitally important to understand if a person is constantly lying to you. I tend to do live feeds on teaching people how to notice these things. Like women tend to touch their throat or their chest when they're like in the midst of lying and not telling the truth, unless they have like a rash or it's a baseline thing that they do. If they're constantly touching their chest, they're not lying, because that's a baseline behavior that they're constantly doing. Also be diligent in noticing the little details and achieve what you want in the situation by not allowing someone to take advantage of you. Understand that you deserve love, respect, and honesty, as well as feeling harmony and happiness within a relationship, just as the other person does as well. Let's go to the Urban Crow Oracle. This one was the Golden Black Cat Tarot. And then this is the Talisman Oracle for those of you who like to get the cards or the card decks. We have them at the shop with all these cool goodies that we have here. They're all new to the shop. Those of you who are trying to break free at this time, rest assured that you're being shown where to go. Understand who you're putting in your life, because some people, some are good energies that light puts in your life, and some are bad where dark puts dark ones in your life. Like ones that, wreak havoc. Someone that only sees dominance over you, that they always know they'll get their way with you. They don't even need to try hard anymore. They already know what to do. And they use an alchemy of things to get you to do what they want you to do. This is your magic. You have the healing power come right out of your hands. Not sure if a lot of you know that if, let's say you have an injury to like your shoulder or your leg, if you do figure eights over that injury, there's an automatic response healing energy that comes out of your hand. It's automatic. You will start to feel that injury feeling better. Let's say you have cramps. If you do figure eights over the area where you get your cramps, you'll start to notice your cramps go away. Let's say you have a headache, same thing. You'll start to notice your headaches go away. I would love for you guys to let me know if you try this, if it works for you. I'd love to hear a response back. It is time to cut ties to who this person is that's holding you back, that just takes advantage of you. I'm seeing a lot of working on understanding who is around you, and you know within your mind that your guides are telling you about this situation and what to do, that you need to break free, but your physical self is so comfortable it just stays. But you're trying to make the moves. But in the month of October, it's time to plan. It's time to make strategic moves planning, organizing. And right now with Aries energy with the full moon is all about doing. They never sit still. They constantly have to be doing something. So use that energy right now to get your life going, do things, do, make those moves. Know when your soul is feeling thirsty. Just like you would know when a plant is thirsty, you can just tell that it's striving for something that it needs. Do the same for yourself. Nourish those needs. Recognize that your soul needs something and that you are the only one that can provide it. Nobody else is going to understand what your soul needs because it's not listening to your soul. You are constantly in your mind listening to your soul, listening to your guides, following your soul contract that you came up with through your mind, rediscovering your freedom and that untamed side that you need to tap into right now. Your soul's just kind of saying, you know what? I need to break free. I need a direction. I need to go somewhere. I need to do something different. And right now, it is so vitally important to let the weeds go, cut the weeds out, find a way out with your own particular green power. They call it green because green is very healing. Green is knowledge. I find it very interesting that this is the Green Witch Oracle deck. So it's actually called the Secret Oracle of the Green Witch, to be precise, but you get the point, right? So it's all about that green frequency, which is your heart chakra as well. Are you listening to your own heart desires and what it wants to do? All right, guides, do we have one final message that we can tap into? Prepare your destiny, your path, especially when you're pulling away, and understand that nature is the word for getting out. Go out of a house and see your perspective from that point of view. Okay, they're saying one more of what? This one? Okay. You need that change. You need that freedom, that direction of change. Wow. How about one more? I always want to go overboard, but and protect yourself while you're doing it. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm dead serious. This is crazy. They can't be more right about this. Don't let your light go out. Don't let your light dwindle. Especially right now as the veil's thinning for October's energy. Your loved ones are coming around more. Your guides are coming. Well, they're always around. It's just almost like you can feel them more, or you can sense them more, or you're getting more mindful thoughts more. You're understanding more. You're knowing what to do more. This is such a great time to, again, do that shadow work of understanding who you are. Take some courses, take some classes, prepare to leave a situation. Understand that who you are isn't who you were years ago, that you are allowed to change even though the person standing next to you may not change with you. That just means that they need to go on their way and find their tribe or who they're meant to be with, because by sticking next to them, aren't you holding them back from meeting whoever that could be? Because you're on a whole different level, which means you are meant to meet someone that's supposed to come in and be at your level of experience and growth of learning as a soul here on earth, okay? So I'm taking my cord cutter, my knife, and we're going to cut some of these cords, okay? Energetically, we're going to cut those cords, and we're going to say to ourselves, it is time to cut the cords. I am allowed to be respected, loyal, be of loyalty, be of truth, be of clarity and strength and hope and happiness. And I'm going to allow my guides to show me the direction I need to go, which is away from toxic, held back energy to more freedom and beneficial, loving energy. I wish you guys all the best of luck. I hope you guys collectively understand this message. If you have any questions, again, comment below. If you have anything that resonates, please let me know. I love reading your comments and your questions below. This was a great reading. I think it really resonated with what we're getting into in the month of October. I am very excited actually to see what November holds, but I am going to do a second reading for October just to see where we're at, like maybe mid-month towards like October, because the veil is thinning. I'm doing some great events at Kelly Creations on the 13th and I believe the 25th. Let me just double check for you guys. Nope, oh wait, I'm in the wrong month. The 27th, 13th and the 27th, I will be at Kelly Creations doing some spirit guide sessions where you get guidance with your guides. So if you are local and you know where Kelly Creations is, I'm going to be there from 3 to 8 on those days. If you want a deeper session, please go to mooneir.com, mooneir.com. Grab the session that you desire most. Again, we do payment plans because times are hard right now. So you get your session now and you pay over time. It's called the Sezzle program. So use that at your checkout point. And if you have any questions before then, you can always go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and ask the team any questions. It will get back to me if it's super important or if it's something they can simply just direct you to. But please don't hesitate. And the shop is located at 165 Village Street, Johnstown, PA. For those of you who are local or want to travel in and see the shop, it's beautiful right now. If you're on TikTok, you can check out the video, or if you're on Facebook on mooneir.com or Mooneir on Facebook, or Mooneir the Divine Medium on Facebook, you can check out the video of the Halloween decorations that we just recently put up. They're beautiful, they're amazing. This is just some tidbits of these pieces that we got in. And yeah, I'm gonna finish my hot chocolate that I didn't get to finish while I was doing my reading. And I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I hope to see you on the next Oracle Over Tea.